this with more at stake at the end of the year?
I mean, I envision us being here for sure. Had that confidence in us and everything that we've been putting our work into, and then coach as well. He helped us envision this prior to the season starting and us actually being here where we are right now. So.
How much fun has this season been for you? It just seems like the bond between the guys in the locker room and the lives here have just been so good. How has it felt for you?
This is probably the most fun I've had playing football. It's just being around a great group of guys. Everybody's looking forward to coming into work every day. You're away from them, you come back, you miss them. You might have been gone from them for 12 hours, 6 hours, but it's just that bond that you guys that we've created amongst each other, and it's crazy because it's a lot of our first times together. But that bond, just time that you get to spend together and making those real connections that when you get into battle, that'll really matter. Like, hey, this is my fox in the hole. I can depend on him, and vice versa. He's going to depend on me.
Aaron, you mentioned early in the season kind of the rehab routine you used to keep your body fresh for practice. How much of a difference has that made to get through the season without missing a game, or what do you think has been the key to getting to this point?
I mean, I think that's a huge part of it. Our strength staff, and then the training staff as well, and then coach taking care of us as well. So I think it's a little mix of everything, and then as well as me taking care of my body as well, and the best ability is availability, so just trying to be out there as much as I can for my teammates and be there to help.
What do you see in this Packers defense as they get now into 4 months with this new coordinator?
A team that flies around. They've always played as 11. They've always ran to the ball, but just the way they're attacking, whether it's them getting off the ball or when they're sending a blitz, you can see they're pinning their ear back and they're coming with intentions. So just got to be ready for that. We're kind of, with us being playing each other twice a year, kind of familiar, even though, like you said, it is a new defense. But we've gone against them once, and having a season to kind of watch a little bit of film, pick up a few things here or there. But they're a good defense who really flies around, gets after it. They have pieces at every level.
Just for you, what did you learn just about your emotions facing your former team that first time, and how quick do you feel to kind of go back on this time?
I mean, I'm not going to get no bulletin board material, but I'm confident in myself. Practice against a lot of those guys when you're in camp, it's ones versus ones, so you're going against some of those guys, but it's also they respect you because they were on your team or they see the work that you put in, but you want to gain their respect in another way from playing against them. Like, hey, this dude is really as good as I thought he was, or having played against him now, or something like that, but just really make it is what it is. It's a game. Go out there and have fun, and remind them who I am.
Did you get the 1,000-yard mark? You think?
Oh, definitely. I think this one meant even more with people, me turning 30, people, the backs age at this time. That's when they decline, this, that, and the other. Whatever may have been said, but with the help of my teammates, coaches, we were able to check that feat off the list, if you say. But this I feel like it's a standard for every back. When you in the league, you want to top that 1,000-yard mark. Even in college, you want to top that 1,000-yard mark, and it's a great milestone to hit. But like I said, I wouldn't be able to do it without these guys, and it does mean a little bit more. Especially what has it been 2 years since I've probably gotten 1,000. So it just showed that I got a lot of juice and proved people wrong.
Aaron, I know this is on the other side of the ball, but just curious if you have perspective on it. Coach Flo was talking this week about Theo and about how, it could be easy for him to be frustrated because he had a really great camp and off season, but that room is so deep. He hasn't played a ton on defense. But obviously, team guy stayed ready and then was able to step in against Seattle. Just from whether it's going against him in practice or just being in the locker room? What have you kind of seen from Theo as far as a teammate and just staying ready for when he's called?
Theo is a pro's pro, and it's not a coincidence that happened. He comes to work every day. Like you said, you never hear him complain. You never hear him complaining about anything. He's just here, ready to work. He's taking it all in. When he's servicing the offense, he's giving us great looks, communicating with us, hey, this is what I saw, or this is what you can expect, because we don't always see it how defensive players see it. So that part, and then I say good things come to those who wait as well. You know, when you're going about it the right way, when your opportunity presents itself and you're ready, I feel like good things do happen, and that's a test of the work that he's put in all summer. Well, OTAs to camp, and then once he finally got his opportunity, we know everybody in here in this facility was confident with him being out there, but finally got his opportunity and made the most of it.
And there have been a number of times this year Sam's gone down, took off the game, and come back. What have you learned about his toughness? What do you appreciate?
You can't measure Sammy D's toughness. I don't think there's a measuring stick or anything like that for that. We need him. It's a close game. He's going to do anything he can to be out there with us. He's going to push that pain aside, and he's like, hey, I can think about that in 20 minutes. I'll be fine with you guys. And then you may see him hobbling back out there, but he's giving it his all, and that speaks volumes of him. He plays with his heart, and that's another thing you can't measure. I feel it really gets me going. It makes me want to do that much more to protect him when he's back there, or when he's throwing the ball, give him that much more time, because like I said, we already know if we give him enough time, we have the best receivers in the game. He's going to be able to find one of them open, and there's going to be a big play. So we just got to give him the time and keep him clean and not have him hobbling back on the field like that.
Aaron, the way that you played down the stretch last year, the 100-yard games and into the playoffs, was there anything that you took away from your performances in those huge games last year that you've carried over with you or into this situation?
When you want to be at your best, like late into the season, going into the playoffs, just kind of catching that stride. If I say I took anything from it, is just kind of never too high, never too low. You have a good game. You can't be through the roof. You got to stay content, because next week it could be the complete opposite, and you don't want to get too low if it's the complete opposite either. So just stay an even kill, knowing that this is what God put me here to do, is to run the ball, and 100 yards. I feel like I should be able to get that every game, but sometimes that doesn't happen. But so just kind of stacking it and being humble about it, I guess. Thank you.
Obviously, they're playing at a really high level right now. I mean, it's in the division. This game's gonna be a lot of fun. We obviously got shifted to 3 o'clock, so we'll be on the prime time for the most part, and we'll it's December football at its best, and we're trying to go 1-0 this week, and that's what they're doing too. They're trying to do too. So it's gonna be a big matchup. But yeah, their defense is really solid, and we're gonna try to do everything we can on offense to exploit some things, and try to take advantage of what we got to do. But at the end of the day, we have a lot of guys, have a lot of firepower on our offense, and they're gonna have to try to figure out how to cover all of us. So.
AJ, just with your personal year going through the rehab and all that, you didn't know what the record was going to be when you jumped back in. It's not as good as it could have been because of the scenario you guys had set up.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate to be here during the process throughout the beginning of the season, and just be there for the teammates and be here for my guys and support them in different ways, and then to be able to go back out on the field and help them with some stuff that I can do on the field, and try to open up some stuff for the offense has been fun. And so just obviously keep rolling, and we're playing at a really high level right now, and that's just what we're trying to do every day. And obviously you got to clean some stuff up after each game, and that was a loud stadium last week, so there was a lot to obviously go through and know our stuff and check our stuff and see what was going on. So there's a lot of corrections to go through, but we're going into Sunday with a clean slate and trying to look forward to it. Yeah.
It sounds like you learned a lot about just the offense operating and kind of allowed it.
Yeah, we have a lot of hand signals. We have a lot of our stuff, nonverbal stuff, but at the end of the day, some of the stuff, comes from the quarterback. And when he's behind you, you got to be able to, decipher and see and do that kind of stuff. And, it was obviously a lot of fun to play in Seattle. I'd never played there, and so it's a loud stadium. It was a good environment, and, a lot of us love home games because it's just us against everybody, and that's fun for us. So there's a lot of Minnesota fans, and we started hearing the Skull chant at the end, but it was a clean day for the most part on penalties. I mean, we only had one false start, and they had 4 at home, so that's huge for us as an offense and as a team to keep those low. So.
TJ, Aaron was just talking about going over 1,000 yards and how important it is to him. I guess how much did you know about him when he got here, and what have you learned about him as a teammate throughout this year?
Aaron's one of the, he's one of those guys that just fits the glue of this program. Just a great dude, great individual person, and when you talk to Aaron, he's nothing but down to earth. Really cares about you as a person, wants to learn who you are as a person and get close to you in that kind of setting. But as a teammate, he's incredible. You want to block for a guy like that. He can make things shake, in the backfield. He can help you set up your block and makes your job and your life a little easier because you don't have to worry about which way he's going to go. He's going to make you right. So he's been a heck of a player all year, and I knew him obviously playing in this division my whole career, and playing against him a lot, and I knew what he could do. We still can't believe that he's on our side, but we love it, and just so fortunate to have him as a player and as a teammate.
TJ, when Brad O'Neill sort of interrupted the post-game talk in Seattle, you were talking to him about
Yeah.
appreciated about him. What did you see from your coach?
I mean, KO, he's one of the best in this league, if not the best coach in this league, and for him to have a moment like that, that's never happened, and he's got it done in his first 3 years. That's huge. It's a credit to who he is as a person, as a coach, and as a leader. And so, we're very fortunate, obviously, to be able to play under him, and to go 13 wins, in your 2 out of 3 seasons is massive, and that just shows the type of program that he's set up, the type of culture that he's set up here, and to have Brian be able to do that. He's been here for a long time, and so he's gone through the ebbs and flows of this league, and we're having fun playing under KO. So congratulations to KO. Obviously, is super huge, and I've been fortunate to be here for these 3 years, and so it's been a lot of fun.
There's been a few times this year, a handful where Sam's gotten hurt, slipping off the plane, and gone back in and play. What have you learned about his toughness that he needs to
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a warrior. He's out there every snap, and if he's banged up, if it's not too bad, he's back out there the next play. There's been times where he's gone down, and Mullins will come in, make a play, and then Sam's in the next play. So it's a lot of fun to be able to play under Sam. He's a true football guy. Wants to be out there with the boys, wants to be out there playing, and is really playing for each other. That's what we all do. I mean, you play for yourself, but you also play for the guys around you and the boys. It's just a fun environment, and that's all we're here to do. And so when he does that kind of stuff, it just makes you want to play for him more.
It seems like you guys have really adopted O'Connell's 1-0 each week thing, which I know is like an all-time football cliche. But what is that? What's behind that? Why is that sort of resonating with you guys?
It's just be where your feet are. I mean, wherever your feet are, you got to be there and let everything else go. One play, one snap, one game, and that's really all you want to think about. Especially in this league, there's so much what ifs. What if this happens? What if that happens? there's too much of that, and so to be able to play where your feet are and to have a head coach that is implementing that and really talking about that every day, that resonates with us, because that's what our jobs are, is what today looks like, and what can we do to help the team today. So we haven't really looked at the big picture. I mean, we still don't look at the big picture. I mean, obviously 1-0 is 1-0, and that's where we're trying to go this week. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.